Okay guys, so SEO Sneakies, we have added in here a listicle generator, and we've done that because we have got about 30 sites that we can post into with articles. Okay, so why listicles? Basically they are responsible for about 25% of the AI mentions from ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, etc, etc. Okay, now I'm getting that information by following people on YouTube and Twitter, etc, people like Matt Diggity, people who are basically following and all these kind of stats and doing some research on it. Okay, so it's not just pie in the sky made up numbers. I'm taking it from people who are, you know, full-time looking at that information. So by adding these 30 websites that we can post articles into, that gives us an opportunity to use listicles both for the sake of getting backlinks, okay, which is what SEO Sneakies is all about, and also gives us a chance to be able to put unique content, because every single piece of content, even though it's based on the same article, if we put that same piece of content into the 30 sites, it's going to be a unique version of that article for each one of those sites, all done by AI. Okay, so it's mainly a backlink tool, but because it's listicles, it can help us to build some authority as well, which is what the LLMs are looking for. Okay, so the first thing we do here is we do some research ideas fields. Okay, so you can see my target audience here: startups, SaaS marketers, solopreneurs, etc. And my topic is high ticket webinar sales, promotion strategies that fill seats. Okay, so basically what I want to do is I want to create content for my webinar promotion platform called JV Swaps. Okay, so JV Swaps is a place where people can list the webinars and they can find, you know, reciprocal webinar opportunities and affiliate marketers who want to promote higher ticket offers than the typical Warrior Plus or JVZoo kind of product pricing, where they can make, you know, $300, $500, $1,000 in commissions instead of $10 or $20 basically. Okay, so I'm about to start a major campaign. I'm putting my team on this for the next 4 weeks, between SEO Sneakies, between Rank Mesh and a couple of other tools that we have built in the background. We're going to be hitting the JV Swaps promotion so that we absolutely saturate the market to the point where we get into a domination sort of phase after we have, you know, generated just so much content it's hard to ignore. Okay, so the idea here is that once we've filled in all of these fields here and we put in our keywords, etc., we can click here to find the competitor URLs. Now I've already gone ahead and done that just to save some time. One thing I've noticed here is it's taken a lot of information here just from HubSpot, the HubSpot blog. I'm not too worried about that, because if HubSpot is basically creating content around webinar information about promotion strategies for webinars, that's okay with me, because I know that HubSpot have probably done huge amounts of research for each one of those articles, so I'm okay to find competitor URLs and take from HubSpot. But I will update the AI in the background to have a bit more diversity in here, but for the sake of what I'm trying to do, this is okay for me. I've got no qualms about this whatsoever. Once it's found the competitor URLs, we can click on research competitors. Okay, I probably need to move these buttons around a little bit and make sure this one is at the beginning, the research is at the second, and the generate content is the third one. Small things that need to be fixed, but anyway, once we've clicked on research competitors, here's what we get: some primary keywords, long tail keywords, related keywords, entities, and keyword clusters and topics. Okay, from here we can click on generate the content strategy, and this is going to give us ideas for pillar content, ideas for quick wins, a 90-day content calendar, and it's going to tell us the opportunities and their competitiveness as well. Okay, now once I've got this done, what I can do is I can come over here and I can click to outline. Okay, and I'm going to put my listicle title in here. Now the listicle title is going to be, just bear with me, I'm going to put in here webinar marketing tactics. Okay, and I'll come back to SEO Sneakies. And now I want to put a number in here. You can see numbers of items in the list. I can put in anything here, but I don't want to make it too long because we're going to make unique variations for every single one of these 30 websites. So what I'm going to do is I'm just keep it at 10 webinar tactics, 10 webinar marketing and promotion tactics. Okay, now content format, you can see I've actually added a little bit more in here. Okay, how-to guides, comparisons, the ultimate guide, step-by-step tutorial, pillar content. I want to keep it as listicle. Okay, why? Because I'm putting these onto other sites. If you do listicles on your own site, some people are saying it's working, some people are saying it's definitely not. Put it onto these third-party sites, okay, the parasite platforms, and you'll be safe enough. Okay, you're not going to get punished for it in any way. So we can generate the outline. Okay, I paused it there and came back again, and now this is done. So we got hook. Webinars are transforming how businesses can engage with audience and generate leads. No. I'm going to change leads to sales. Okay. Webinars are transforming how businesses engage with new audiences and generate sales fast. Okay, that's more like it. That's more of the sort of webinar goals for many of the people that will be using JV swaps. Okay, many startups and marketers struggle to effectively promote their webinars and maximize participant engagement, which leads to lost opportunities and revenue. Okay, what reader will learn: 10 powerful webinar and promotion tactics. Okay, I can add more in here if I want as well. Okay, so the list items. So here, I'm not going to read it all out. Okay, but we got 10 items. Okay, so I'll keep it at this for now. Click on continue to writing. Okay, now I've already added my API keys in here, and I can choose which AI model to use. Okay, now I'm going to have to, and for the sake of this video, choose the default base 44. Okay, I did add my API keys, but it looks like there's a disconnect here where it's not showing in this step 3 of this. That's just one prompt to fix it. This is a no-code tool. It's built with no code. Okay, CTAs. Again, I don't have a CTAs section here. I need to fix that as well. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. Yeah, there's some work I need to do on this step. Okay, I'm going to carry on anyway, guys. It's going to be fine. Number of variations. This is important. If you're going to choose 30 sites, you need 30 variations. Okay. If you want to do it just for one site, then do it with one. There's multiple ways we can use this. Okay, if you think about it, you can create a pillar piece of content, and then you can do 29 other pieces of content that is different completely, that are going to be linking to that pillar piece of content if you want to. Okay, or you can just do 30 variations if you're doing 30 sites. Okay, so I'm going to click on let's do 7. Okay, just for the sake, in fact, let's do 3, just for the sake of being recording a video, and I need to go and fix some things in this section anyway. What we can do is generate 3 variations. Click on that. Okay, so this finished generating. In the meantime, what I did is I paused and I went over into base 44 and I told it to update so that we can use the keys that I've already added into the settings, and you need to add your own keys, etc. as well, and also to fix the CTAs so that we can add CTAs according to sets. Okay, so anyway, we've got 3 variations here as requested. Okay, so each one of these is a unique piece of content, all taken from the same input that we put in. So I could have put in 3 or 13, it would have done different variations of each, and we can copy the HTML or we can export it. Okay, so that's basically how we can use the listicle generator. Now what we want to do is we want to be able to post that into sites, and we have a Chrome extension that can help us to do that. Okay, so this video is just about how to use the listicle generator. In the next video I'll show you how we can automate posting from the listicle generator into those sites that you choose to post into. Okay, from using the Chrome extension, which will fill in every single field exactly the way it should be filled in for each individual site, so that we have got everything filled in, all the fields filled in without copying and pasting, and also the content added in there as well. Now another thing to notice, and you probably noticed this with Rank Mesh and some other tools, is when you see like this, what you want to do when you see something like this HTML, make sure that when we're posting into the content and posting into the sites, that this is removed. Okay, I will add an editor in here so that we can fix things, we can change things. I will do that right now after I finish this video, so this will be editable. Another thing to notice as well is this doesn't look really greatly formatted at the moment, but there will be gaps in between each one of these listicle items when it is published. Okay, it will have that formatting and look a lot more professional, rather than something like a TXT file, which it looks like right now. Okay, it will be formatted, it will have subheadings and H tags and all that kind of stuff when it's posted into those websites. Okay, so that's it for